JAX, hello. Again, welcome in Belgium, welcome in HALEN, in our humble Rootstown venue, small. We don't dare to call it a juke joint, but we call it our living home. To meet people, to join together some music. Like I said, notice that Rootstown is, I think, one of the biggest in Belgium and the Netherlands when it goes about music. So 200,000 people visit us every month. So when you want to do some free promotion, that you go.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Like Fred always asks you, did you know Belgium before?
Nope. I'm pretty geography, all
But
those things. Yeah,
a lot of people always say the same things about Belgium.
Yeah.
They know our country, about our beers, the waffles and the chocolate. But we have also a few famous musicians, but I'm not going to ask you who they are. So, but
I have to check them out.
yeah. Again, welcome in Belgium.
Thank you.
We have told something about ourselves, about Rootstown, but can you tell us something about yourself? How would you introduce yourself? Who is JAX Hollow?
Yeah.
A young girl, musician?
Yep.
No, it's your time.
Yeah. The guitarist, singer, songwriter, sort of rock blues Americana artist from Nashville, Tennessee. Just trying to do the thing and write music that I love and hopefully inspire others to do the same and yeah, just see what's out there. Play, perform, meet people like you know.
Can we state that, like you said, hailing from Nashville, Tennessee, that you were destined to become a musician?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was pretty obsessed.
Why did you want to become a musician?
Right.
I should turn on the question. Why did you want to become a musician?
Because Led Zeppelin was really cool. Because the
Maybe your family or your environment. I don't know.
yeah, not really.
There are
yeah.
always, I think, reasons to become a musician, to become something. Why did you become a musician?
Because it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
it's cool. Yeah.
It's a cool lifestyle. It's a cool lifestyle. It's a very hard but like very exciting lifestyle. Like you know, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, and I like that. You know. But yeah, playing guitar is just an awesome thing, and you know, so I was pretty obsessed with it, and that kind of led to a lot more opportunities. So yeah.
Does that mean that you're also influenced by other musicians or people that you look up to?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you name us some people?
Sure, yeah. So like,
Because they determine your style, I think.
yeah, of course, yeah. Everyone gravitates towards like, you know, what gets them out of bed in the morning, what really like drives them to like play their instrument, right? And you know, our idols are like gods, you know, are people that we gravitate towards. I gravitate towards like great songwriters and great music, which you know, a lot of what I really love is sort of older, more organic, live sounding stuff, you know. All the stuff that came out of, you know, the South, like blues, rock, and soul, all that. There's something really powerful in all that. But then I also really love like songwriters, like modern day, like Jason Isbell, like, you know, like Tyler Childers, like even Americana, you know, country, a little bit Americana, but like, but I also love the aesthetic and like the artisticness of the rock blues guys, you know, the Zeppelin, you know, and now it's sort of a revival thing where you've got like Rival Sons, they're awesome, so like, you guys probably know about the cool things, you know, you got Rival Sons going up there, I think Dirty Honey was like on their bill, and then Greta Van Fleet was on their bill, yeah, and so there's like rock acts that are actually like people like it again, which is really cool. Yeah.
When I understand, you try to be somebody between old and today.
Yeah. I want to take.
To find your place, something between.
Yeah, I want to take like great lyrics, great songs, and put them together with the power and like the soul of sort of like an older genre. I think we're kind of I don't really connect with like a lot of the new. I just named a couple like great new acts, on the rise, but with like the pop thing, I tried all that. I went to school for music and pop, and it never like really got me the way that a lot of like southern like blues, rock, all that stuff does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have done some research or some searching on the internet, and what I found that was that the summer of 2020, I think was very important for you, for your startup, for your beginning.
Yeah.
You made live videos, and you tried to put them to reach the people. Was that the right way to do it, or when you look back to it?
Yeah, I mean, like.
What I mean, did it work?
I think so. So like
Because when you don't have the attention, you can do a lot of things, but you have to reach some people.
Yeah.
Did it work? That was the.
Then it's good. It's good to actually like have a team, collaborate with people, like meet people, and that's with the one take. So I just like guitar and voice, and then I did a music video over that, and sort of recreate that with the video to get a producer interested in working with me.
That's in a way my question. Yeah, did you reach the right people? I mean, a producer or people that know something about music?
Yeah.
I read Michael Wagner. Yes. You have impressed him?
Yeah. He we did the record together. He that was amazing. Just like a great experience, a great guy, and I made that so that I wanted people to see like who I am and what I'm going for and what I sound like just on my own, because I still believe in the song. The song by itself has to be strong before you put all the bells and whistles on it. The song itself has to stand alone. That's just voice and guitar, voice, piano, whatever, so that's kind of just like the roots of what it is, and that's why I wanted to show a producer, and then they could put their touch on it, which is totally what he did. He did an amazing job. Great guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was Michael Wagner. He was the producer of your first album.
Yep.
It got a strange name, I think. Underdog Items.
No, not items, anthems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Underdog items.
That's a difference.
That's a big difference. But when I read a word like underdog, I got a feeling. But were you down, or why did what was behind the title?
Yeah. So like anthem, as in like a song that like gets everyone going. That's like sort of like a come together moment, and then underdog meaning everybody loves rooting for the underdog.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of it's very I feel like it's a very American thing too. Just like all of the odds are stacked against you. You're just like this nobody from like an unknown town, and you're trying to like live the dream and get a record and turn some heads and like and write great music, and it's a very underdog thing to do. That's a very like ambitious goal, and that's how I felt at the time. Like, I'm the underdog. I don't have a label. I don't have the support I get is from the people who like the music. And
I think we must be honest, because we didn't get your album. So I had to look on YouTube and to find songs that you did. Okay, but when I name songs as high class bitch, wanted woman.
Yeah.
I don't think that these songs are not fairy tales. They're not tales. I think heavy songs. No, am I wrong or?
Heavy songs
No.
like
The title songs
angsty
very
songs?
very heavy. No. Are that heavy songs or songs that you have to be able to listen to it? No, no, you didn't understand me. What I mean is, when I go through the track list, I see songs like I said, High Class Bitch, Haunted Woman. I say, a young lady is singing for me what I call heavy songs.
Oh, heavily produced,
Yeah,
like in a more because Michael, that was a lot of Michael. You know, he's done like Metallica, Motley Crue, and all those guys, and it sounds heavier because of the production work. But yeah, a little more biting songs. That record's a lot more biting than the record I have
that's
now.
That's the right word.
Yeah, biting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was also your choice to do them.
The songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I read also that you're also working on a new album. What have you learned from your first album?
A lot.
Yeah.
Like everything. You know, working with someone of Michael's caliber. You know, he's like done it all. He's seen it all. He's you know, he's lived in LA. He's lived everywhere, and he's worked with some amazing artists and like crazy artists, and he's super calm and focused in the studio, and working with him, seeing how to create like a high quality record, all the time and energy and what to do, everything I learned from that I put towards the next record, combined with the experience and intelligence of everyone who worked on the new record, which is like some of the best musicians in Nashville, like at one of the best studios at Sound Emporium. You know, it's like legendary. You know, having Alison Krauss and Robert Plant, like, were just in there like recording their second record together, and it's cool to. It's just the energy in there is like exactly what I wanted.
When it's coming out?
Spring 2023.
Spring, and the title is not...
The title is gonna be Only the Wild Ones. That's the record, yeah.
Only the wild. Okay. Why should people buy your album? I give you some more free promotion time. Give us some reasons why people should buy your album.
Sure, yeah. If you like sort of the rock revival thing with some like lyrics, you know, celebrating the underdog, but also different aspects of like the human condition with just, it's definitely like not mainstream. It's definitely I'm an independent artist, and if you dig that kind of vibe of the rock revival vibe, I think you'll like it. So
okay.
Yeah.
You're now touring in Europe. You're doing a lot of shows, I think, in Germany. And you're performing solo a looping act. What is a looping act? Can you explain me that, because it was a strange thing for me.
Yeah.
A looping act. It's something to do with using loopings on in your music, or how should I see it?
It's live looping. So I've got like these two things are called horse kick. So one's got like a kick, one's got like a snare sound. Then I just have a ditto looper, and I just loop live, and then I'll play back, and then I've got a line 6 stomped, so I can play bass, play acoustic guitar, play all kinds of things just on my regular guitar. Basically, I'm doing all this because I can't afford to have my full band over here yet. But hopefully in the spring, we'll do that. Have the trio, power trio, over here. But it just kind of came about because of the necessity of wanting to showcase what the songs, can be. Even though it's a total hypocrite because I said, like songs should be cool, like just voice and guitar, which some of them are, but looping it's cool. It's a cool thing, yeah.
Okay, I have some general questions to finish.
Yeah.
I think life is short for people like us, Freddy. But you're young, but I think you must have a lot of open items on your bucket list, on your list of things that you want to do, people that you want to play with, or places that you want to be.
Sure.
Can you tell us something of your open items?
Sure, open items, I like that.
Coming to Belgium, that's one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
you
yeah.
Can.
Yeah, I mean, like, just being able to perform and tour doing the original music thing and meeting people and creating art is really where I live. So just to continue to create art and, see if it actually, like, moves people, see if it actually, like, connects with them the way that it connects with me, and that's kind of the most powerful thing. That's kind of what I want.
How do you feel that after a show? When are you satisfied? After a show, you say, I try to connect people, to touch people, but can you feel that, or can you describe that after a show?
Yeah, I think people, any musician who's played a show, like, you get a vibe after, if you bomb and it's like bad, like, you get off that stage and you're just like, you feel it, but like when you are connecting with people, it is this really powerful, beautiful thing that it's almost like a direct connection to someone. There's no like, bells and whistles, like where you kind of have to go an alternative route to like get to somebody. It's like it feels like it feels super genuine, and it's not like there's no ulterior motive. It's just music, and it can be simple, and it can make people feel things. And because I've been in the audience where I've just been like, oh my God, like my life is changed after seeing this person. It's just like it's a cool thing.
We have been talking about music, but what's for you outside of music? Do you have any hobbies or things that you do in your free time?
Free time. Yeah.
Now you're laughing.
Yeah.
Traveling?
Really. Yeah. Traveling is great. Not a lot. I really am like 100% kind of focused on music. I know it's probably not healthy.
Why not?
But yeah.
I have a last question,
Yeah.
JAX. What was the best advice that you got from anyone, somebody, to help you being a good musician?
Yeah. Probably. So I was at school and I had a teacher. His name is Livingston Taylor. He's James Taylor's brother, and he teaches at school, and it's like a performance etiquette class. And what you do is you just get up on stage and you totally bomb because you're young, you don't know what you're doing, and you try really hard and you can feel it and you bomb, and then he just rips you apart. He's just like, here's what you did wrong, this is bad, do this. And every single time you're strong during the class, you get back to your room and you just cry. You're just like, I can't believe it, I hate myself, I want to be here and I'm here, and how do I get here? And like what he said in his class is just like, I don't know how he said it, but he said there is like the stage is like this sacred place, and if you don't treat it like that, it'll like kind of backfire, and there's a lot in his class that he taught, but like that was kind of like whenever I went up there, I would think of like most of the time when I'm having a good time and connecting and it's good is because I'm sort of like treating it as like a neutral zone, all the particles, everything is just sort of like, so that connection, it's just the total like, levelness of it. Pretty cool. Yeah.
I forgot one question.
Yeah.
Tonight, what are you going to play for us? What's on your set list? Do you already have some songs in your mind
Yeah.
that you play, or that you want to play, or that you always play? I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of the
How-
new songs. I mean, I kind of see, you know, I look around to see what I kind of want to start with, but I don't know. Well, I guess I don't know. We'll see. But it's a lot of new songs, a lot of original songs. I don't know.
For the new album.
Yeah, the new album.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay, Mrs. JAX, hello. That were my questions. Again, thank you for what we call our roots time.
Roots time.
You have it, yeah. Enjoy your stay in short stay in Belgium, your stay in Germany, and great to have you tonight.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Thank you a lot.
Yes. Thanks.
Okay.